Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. Hope everyone is doing well, and let's get into today's video. So this is some Saviland Gel Wraps, and I received this package as a PR package they sent me to try out. So I will be trying it out today in this video. And right now I'm just showing my daughter which one she wants to pick, and she chose the glitter ones because today's video will be a watch me work on my daughter, another mommy and daughter video. So for this, I will be using dual forms on her, and I will be using the Model 1's Polygel along with these dual forms that I received in an almond shaped. So I bought this dual form set from Amazon, and it came with a gel brush that I'm going to show here and some pinchers. Now I'm going to do my usual prepping and just start by pushing the cuticle with a cuticle pusher. Next, I'm going in with my cuticle bit to remove any of the excess cuticle. And now I'm going in with my 180 grit nail file to buff out the nail. And now I'm just cleansing the nail with some alcohol. Now I also bought this cuticle nippers from Amazon, and I wanted to try it out and see how it works, and they were horrible. So unfortunately, with cuticle nippers, they're supposed to, if you see the middle part, it's supposed to squeeze and come back and forth, but it kept sticking together, and I had to take my finger, as you saw there, and unlock it. And so in that case, you can, really damage the cuticle if it locks on and nips too much. So these cuticle, I don't know if it was this one, but these cuticle nippers I do not recommend. And instead, I just went in with some cuticle scissors, which I prefer anyway. but I just wanted to try out these nippers. So I just used my scissors, cut any of that extra cuticle off, and now I'm going in with some base coat. Now after I cure that for 60 seconds, I'm going in with the dual forms and just sizing them to her fingers. Now I'm using this light pink polygel from Model 1s and just placing it in the dual form, spreading it out, and then I'm going to place it on top of her finger and use the pinchers to secure it in place. And here I'm just using my brush to spread down the extra polygel that will clutter right there underneath the nail, and you don't want to do that. So I just spread it out and then I cured it for 60 seconds, and I just continue to do that for all of the nails. So once I was done with all of her fingers, I sprayed some alcohol to take off that tacky layer, and then I began filing her nails into shape. And now I just take my 180 grit sanding band and go around the cuticle area to make sure that it is flush to the natural nail. Before I put on the gel wraps, I just buff out her nail to make sure that the surface is smooth as possible. Now here are the gel wraps, and I'm just following the instructions. It says to make sure that your nail is smooth and that you size the gel wrap to your nail, and then you place it on top of the nail and use the cuticle stick to push down the gel wrap around the cuticle area, and then just firmly push it down on the rest of the nail. So here I am just sizing her nail. Now this part was pretty tricky because I thought that, you know, by sizing to the actual size that it would be, you know, it would go around it, but you have to size a little bit up because of the cuticle area. And now I also picked the almond shape because what I saw on the package that it was an almond shape, but as I further show you, there a lot of them are not as long as I would hope it to be. So I had to like shorten some of the nails because it was, you know, it didn't fully cover the entire nail. Now, as far as coverage, personally, my opinion, I do not like the gel wraps. It's not for me. I just feel that the cuticle area wasn't seamless as it should be. And for me, I love my cuticle area to be as seamless as possible, or, you know, not notice that you have something, an enhancement or something on top of it. And this was giving me like press on nails, something that you can notice. As you know, you'll further see what I'm talking about. And it wasn't that easy pressing down the gel wrap into the cuticle area with the cuticle pusher. To me, it was a little bit hard getting it to stay and to, you know, like I said, actually be as seamless as possible. But I'll let you guys watch so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. So here, after I'm done with all of the gel wraps, I just go around her cuticle area with my pumice bits, which is just to take off any of that extra dead skin and cuticle area. And then I show you the final look. Also, I forgot to mention that after I placed on all the gel wraps, I did cure it for 60 seconds. And here I'm just adding some top coat to all of the nails and curing that for 60 seconds. So now I'm just going around the cuticle area with some cuticle oil. And like I said, guys, for my opinion and my review of these gel wraps, it's not my cup of tea. I like my cuticle area to be flawless, and for me, it just looked like press-ons. I rather have just, hand designed it, did it myself. It's up to you guys, whatever you prefer. But for me, this wasn't just it. They do look pretty though. They did come out beautiful. But I want to thank you guys so much for watching and subscribing, liking and commenting. And I'll see you guys next time.